west coast of the United States, California, Central Coast, halfway between Los Angeles and San Francisco, is Paso Robles, southeast corner of the 12 American viticultural areas in Paso Robles. My name is Wes Hagen, and I am the brand ambassador for the Miller Family Wine Company, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the French Camp Vineyard in the Paso Robles HIghlands District American viticultural area. It's 1,400 acres planted to 28 different varietals of wine grapes, purchased in 1968 by the Miller family, the first vineyards planted in 1973, and the vineyard named French Camp after the historic legend of the French-Basque intrigue there in 1858. In May 1858, in the area where French Camp Vineyard now exists, two French Basque shepherds were viciously attacked by a bandit gang led by Jack Powers, killing two and resulting in the kidnapping of the wife of one of the slain Basques. To memorialize this locally famous real crime event, the area in the vineyard, planted in 1973, was named French Camp. What's the weather like? Well, simply put, warm to hot days and consistently cold nights. There's a 50-degree diurnal shift, the difference between daytime high and nighttime low between April and October. Cold nights help the grapes maintain crisp freshness as they achieve full ripeness. What type of wine grapes is French Camp most famous for? Cabernet Sauvignon. Many of the greatest Cabernets in California have French Camp Vineyard in them. Petite Syrah. Some winemakers could argue there is no better Petite Syrah in California and has produced wine scoring 95 plus points, which is almost unheard of for this varietal. Zinfandel. Love Paso Zin? So do we. Some of your favorites are likely made better by the inclusion of French Camp Zinfandel in the blend and in the bottle. Some less popular grapes French Camp grows that are absolutely amazing. Legrine, a rare grape mostly grown in northern alpine Italy, dark, brooding, and tannic. We're actually famous for Legrine at French Camp. Viognier, floral and heady with notes of peach, and bone dry. This is a dream zone for Viognier and produces wines of balance that still wear their sensuality on their sleeve. Chardonnay. Even though the region might be considered too warm by many to produce great Chardonnay, the management of the vineyard in extraordinarily cold nights allows Chardonnay to hang longer and maintain better structure, and is always a treat. As a quick but important aside, the vineyard was and is a template for a special type of experimental vineyard management that keeps yields and quality consistent, and early vineyard manager Hank Ashby was awarded California Wine Grower of the Year in 2006 for his work on this vineyard system. The terroir of French Camp Vineyard can be described as the topography of an old Pliocene-Pleistocene, which is 5 million to 12,000 years old, erosional surface across the similar Monterey and Paso Robles formations below the La Panza Range. The elevations range 1,160 to 2,100 feet and represent some of the highest elevation in the greater Paso Robles AVAs. Soils are comprised of deep, sometimes cemented alluvial soils. Old leached alkaline soils are common, with younger sandy soils along the active streams. Ferrous or iron-rich red clay subsoils are common, especially at French Camp, and allow greater water retention and moderation of vine vigor when they are present. But how do these all impact wine quality? Well, the vines struggle to work through the hard, crusty topsoil of this drought-prone, sun-baked landscape. Beyond the topsoil are eroded sand, sandy loams, and deeper clay. Clay is the magic in a vine's life. Clay helps nutrients and micronutrients to be exchangeable in the vine's root system. It's nearly impossible for a vine to uptake nutrients in pure sand. The sandy topsoil keeps vigor down, and the deeper clay soils give the mature vines a bit to eat and drink to get through these long, hot, arid summers. Well, I hope you've learned some fun facts about the soil, weather, grapes, and the true crime legend of French Camp Vineyard in Paso Robles. Now to get some in your glass so you can taste the place and know what the fuss is all about.